It was finally summer vacation. It was finally summer vacation. The Babysitters Club was finally going into the eighth grade. Eighth grade, and we were all set for an epic adventure. Epic. 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 Epic adventure. Epic adventure. Epic adventure. And we are all set for an epic adventure of making new friends, trying new things, and most important, being together for the best summer ever. Being together for the best summer ever. We made it. Camp Mused. Camp Mused at last. Camp Mused at last. And just in time. If I was on that bus 5 more minutes, my circulatory system would never recover. CIR, circulatory. Circulatory. My circulatory system would never recover. Grounding breath. Grounding. Grounding. Breath. Grounding. It was finally summer vacation. It was finally summer vacation. The Babysitters Club was finally going into the eighth grade. The Babysitters Club was finally going into the eighth grade. The Babysitters Club was finally going into the eighth grade. Was finally going into the eighth grade. It was a summer vacation. The Babysitters Club was finally going into the eighth grade. And we were all set for an epic adventure. And we were all set for an epic adventure of making new friends, trying new things, and most important, being together for the best summer ever. Being together for the best summer ever. We made it. Camp Mused at last. And just in time. If I was on that bus 5 more minutes, my circulatory My circulatory system would never recover, would never recover. My circulatory system would never recover. Grounding breath, grounding breath, grounding breath, grounding breath, grounding breath. It was finally summer vacation. It was finally summer vacation. The Babysitters Club was finally going into the 8th grade, and we were all set for an epic adventure of making new friends, trying new things, and most important, being together for the best summer ever. We made it. Camp Mused at last, and just in time. If I was on that bus, if I was on that bus 5 more minutes, my circulatory system would never recover, would never recover. Grounding breath, grounding breath. It was finally summer vacation. The Babysitters Club was finally going into the 8th grade, and we were all set for an epic adventure of making new friends, trying new things, and most important, being together for the best summer ever. We made it. We made it. Camp Mused at last, just in time, and just in time. If I was on that bus 5 more minutes, my circulatory system would never recover. Would never recover. Grounding breath, grounding breath, grounding breath, grounding breath. Summer look, thoughts. Summer look, thoughts. Approve. Summer look, thoughts. Approve. Adore. You look like a bug. You look like a bug. Also, why are you wearing sunglasses? Also, why are you wearing sunglasses? Sunglasses when it's raining. But I'm so glad that you skipped out on fancy. Skipped out. But I'm so glad you skipped out on fancy art camp. So we can all be together. Skipped out. Skip out. Skipped out on. Skip 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 out on. Skip. Skip out on. Skip out on. Skip out on. You look like a bug. Also, why are you wearing sunglasses when it's raining? But I'm so glad you skipped out on fancy art camp. So we can all be together. I can still have a summer of art. I can still have a summer of art. I can still have a summer of art. The trees will be my inspiration. Inspiration. The trees will be my inspiration. The trees will be my inspiration. The trees will be my inspiration, and the sky will be my muse. And the sky will be my muse, and it never rains, at Camp Mused, and it never rains, at Camp Mused. It's only a heavy dew. Muse, and the sky will be my muse. Inspiration, muse, and the sky will be will be my muse.
Muse. Muse.
And the sky will be my muse. And the sky will be my muse. It never rains at Camp Mossad. It's only a heavy dew. It's only dew. Dew. It's only a heavy dew. Dew. It's only heavy dew. Dew. Summer look, thoughts, approval. Summer look, thoughts, approval, adore. You look like a bug. Also, why are you wearing sunglasses? When it's raining? But I'm so glad you skipped out on fancy art camp. So we can all be together. So we can be all together. I'm still have a summer of art. I can still have a summer of art. The trees will be my inspiration. The trees will be my inspiration, and the sky will be my muse. And the sky will be my muse. And it never rains. At Camp Mossad. It's only a heavy dew. It's only a heavy dew. Summer look, thoughts, approve, adore. Summer look, thoughts, approve, adore. You look like a bug. Also, why are you wearing sunglasses when it's raining? Also, why are you wearing sunglasses when it's raining? But I'm so glad you skipped out on fancy art camp. So we can all be together. I can still have a summer of art. I can still have a summer of art. I can still have a summer of art. The trees will be my inspiration. The trees will be my inspiration, and the sky will be my muse. And the sky will be my muse. And it never rains. And it never rains at Camp Mossad. It's only a heavy dew. It's only a heavy dew. Mossad. Meanie. You know the chant already. You know the chant already. Chant. You know the chant already. Yeah, we practiced. We practiced it on the bus. We also know the camp song. We also know the camp song and some of the law from the welcome. And some of the we also know the camp song and some of the law. Some of the lore from the welcome pamphlet, welcome pamphlet. Pamphlet, welcome pamphlet. Welcome pamphlet. Welcome pamphlet. Pamphlet.
Pamphlet. Pamphlet.
You know the chant already. You know the chant already. Yeah, we practiced it. Yeah, we practiced it on the bus. We also know the camp song. We also know the camp song and some of the lore from the welcome pamphlet. Pamphlet. From the welcome pamphlet. From the welcome pamphlet. Stony Brook group, yeah. Stony Brook group, yeah. You know it. Cabin assignments. Cabin assignments. Cabin assignments. Assignments.
Assignment. Assignment.
Cabin assignments.
Assignment. Assignment. Assignment.
Cabin assignments. 8th grade girls. 8th grade girls. 8th grade girls. Kissy and Sheffer. Kissy and Sheffer. Kissy and Sheffer.
Schaefer.
Safer.
Schaefer.
Kissy and
Schaefer.
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 Kissy and Schaefer. Kissy and Schaefer. Cardinal cabin. Cardinal cabin. Miguel and Thomas. Bluebird. Spear. Meadowlark. Moving on. 8th grade boys. We got Bruno. Great. Eighth grade boys. We got Bruno. I thought we were supposed to be together. And I'm all alone. Come on, we'll fix this. Excuse me. Hi, Christy Thomas. Excuse me. Hi, Christy Thomas. President of Stony Brook. President of Stony Brook. President of Stony Brook. President of Babysitters Club. I thought we were supposed to get together, and I'm all alone. Come on, we'll fix this. Schaefer. President. Christy Thomas. President of Stony Brook. President of the Babysitters Club. You know the chant already. Yeah, we practiced it on the bus. We also know the camp song. And some of the lore from the welcome pamphlet, and some of the law, and some of the law, and some of the law, and some of the law from the welcome pamphlet, Stony Brook Group, huh? Stony Brook Group, yeah, you know it. Cabin assignments, cabin assignments, cabin. Cabin assignments, eighth grade girls, Kishi and Schaefer, cardinal cabin, cardinal cabin, cardinal cabin, cardinal. Kishi and Schaefer, a cardinal cabin. McGill and Thomas, bluebird, spear, MEADOW, meadowlark, McGill and Thomas, bluebird, spear, meadowlark, spear, meadowlark. Moving on, eighth grade. Moving on, eighth grade boys. We got Bruno. I thought we were supposed to be together. I thought we were supposed to be together. And I'm all alone. Come on, we'll fix this. Come on, we'll fix this. Excuse me, hi. Christy Thomas, resident of Stony Brook. Christy Thomas, resident of Stony Brook, president of the Babysitters Club. President of the Babysitters Club means Philomena means PHI. Philomena.
Philomena.
Philomena means kids call me Minnie. Kids call me Minnie. Resident of Passaic, New Jersey. Passaic, New Jersey. Director of Camp Moosehead. Director of Camp Moosehead for the past 26 years. Impressive record of service. Impressive record of service. Impressive record of service. But I think there's been a mistake. But I think there's been a mistake. See, my friend and I specifically, see, my friend and I specifically requested to specifically requested to requested to order all be in the same cabin. See, my friend and I specifically requested to order requested to specifically requested to specifically requested to all. Okay, see, my friends and I specifically requested to all be in the same cabin. See, my friends and I specifically requested specifically specifically
Specifically.
specifically
Specific.
specifically specifically. See, my friends and I see, my friends and I specifically requested my friends and I see, my friends and I specifically requested to requested my see, my friends and I specifically requested to all be in the same cabin. We are the babysitters. We are the babysitters club. You mentioned that. This whole camp thing was supposed to be like moral building exercise for the business, sort of like corporate retreat, and some serious bonding time, which some of us have made some major beautiful made some major which some of us have made some made some major made some major more morale like morale building like a morale building morale. This whole camp thing, this whole camp thing was supposed to be like morale building exercise. Morale building exercise before the business, sort of like morale, sort of like a corporate. CORPO. Corporate. Sort of like a corporate. Sort of like a
Corporate.
Sort of like
Corporate.
corporate retreat,
Corporate.
corporate retreat,
Corporate. Corporate.
retreat,
Corporate.
corporate retreat, retreat,
Retreat.
corporate
Retreat.
corporate retreat,
Retreat.
corporate retreat.
Retreat.
This whole camping was supposed to be like a moral building exercise for the business, sort of like a corporate retreat, sort of like a corporate retreat, and some serious bonding time, which some of us have made some major sacrifice. Sacrifices for
Sacrifice.
sacrifices
Sacrifice.
sacrifices for
Sacrifice.
sacrifices for
Sacrifice.
sacrifice
Sacrifice.
sacrifices for Philomena means kids call me Minnie. Kids call me Minnie. Philomena means Philomena means kids call me Minnie. Resident of PA
Passaic.
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 Passaic. Resident of Passaic. Resident of Passaic. 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 Resident of Passaic. Resident of Passaic, New Jersey. Director of Camp Mossad for the past 26 years. Impressive record of service. Impressive record of service. But I think that there's been a mistake. But I think that there's been a mistake. Philomena means kids call me Minnie. Philomena means kids call me Minnie. Resident of Passaic. Resident of Passaic. Resident of Passaic, New Jersey. Resident of Passaic, New Jersey. Director of Camp Mossad for the past 26 years. Director of Camp Mossad for the past 26 years. Impressive record of service. Impressive record of service. Impressive record of service. Impressive record of service. But I think there's been a mistake. But I think that there's been a mistake. See, my friends and I specifically requested to my friends and I specifically requested to all be in the see, my friends and I specifically requested to all be requested to all be in the same cabin. We are the babysitter. We are the babysitters club. You mentioned that. You mentioned that. This whole camp. You mentioned that. You mentioned that. You mentioned that. This whole camp thing was supposed to be like a moral building exercise of the business. Sort of like a corporate, sort of like a corporate retreat, sort of like a corporate retreat, and some serious bonding time, and some serious bonding time, and some serious bonding time, which some of us have made some major sacrifices for. Made some major sacrifices for, which some of us have made some major sacrifices for, sacrifices for this whole camp thing, this whole camp thing was supposed to be like a moral building exercise for the business, sort of like corporate, sort of like a corporate retreat, sort of like a corporate retreat, and some serious bonding time, and some serious bonding time, which some of us have made some major sacrifices for. Which some of us have made some major sacrifices for. Sacrifices for. Sacrifices for. Which some of us have made some, which some of us have made some major sacrifice, major sacrifices for, major sacrifices for. So we'd really appreciate it. So we'd really appreciate it. So we'd really appreciate it if you could move some things around. If you could move some things around. If you could move some things around. So we'd really appreciate it. So we'd really appreciate it. So we'd really appreciate it if you could move some. If you could move some things around. 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 Cardinal, bluebird can, wherever you have room. Can wherever you have room, wherever you have room. I know it's hard to not be in the same cabin as your friends. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. I know it's hard to not be in the same cabin as your friends. But this change will be good for you. But this change will be good for you. So we are really appreciated if you could move some things around. Cardinal, bluebird. Cardinal, bluebird. Toucan. Cardinal, bluebird, toucan. Wherever you have room, wherever you have room. wherever you have room. I know it's hard to. I know it's hard. I know it's hard to not to. I know it's hard to not be in the same room. I know it's hard. I know it's hard to not to. I know it's hard to not be in the same cabin as your friends, But this change will be good for you. But this change will be good for you. Wait, what about the CIT program? Wait, what about what about the CIT program? I know they are a little bit older than us. I know they are a little bit older than us, but we have so much babysitter. But we have so much babysitting experience. We are actually over qualified. We are actually over qualified. Of fied overqualified qualified bid overqualified overqualified. We are actually over qualified. We are we are actually over we are actually over qualified. And like I said, I am the and like I said, I'm the president and founder of a very successful childcare enterprise. CITs are 16 and up. CITs are 16 and up. CITs are 16 and up. And like I said, I'm the president and the founder of a very successful childcare childcare childcare
Childcare.
childcare
Childcare.
of a very successful childcare
Childcare.
enterprise.
Childcare.
Childcare
Childcare.
childcare
Childcare. Childcare. Childcare.
enter
Childcare. Childcare.
childcare enterprise.
Enterprise. Enterprise.
Enterprise. We are
Enterprise.
actually
Enterprise.
successful
Enterprise.
childcare
Enterprise.
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 Of a very successful childcare enterprise. CITs are 16 and up. So we'd really appreciate it if you could move some things around. So we'd really appreciate it if you could move some things around. Cardinal Bluebird, Toucan. Wherever you have room, wherever you have room. I know it's hard to not be in the same cabin as your friends, but this change will be good for you. Wait, what about the CIT program? Wait, what about the CIT program? I know they are a little bit older than us. I know they are a little bit older than us, but we have so much babysitting experience. But we have so much babysitting experience. We are actually overqualified. And like I said, I'm the president I'm the president and the founder of a very successful childcare enterprise, of a very successful childcare enterprise. CITs are 16 and CITs are 16 and up. This isn't a business retreat. This isn't a business retreat. It's just the summer. Relax and enjoy yourself, Christy Thomas. Well, can I at least be president of my cabin? Well, can I at least be president of my cabin? This isn't a business retreat. This isn't a business retreat. It's just the summer. Relax and enjoy yourself, Christy Thomas. Well, can I at least be president of my cabin? At least we'll all get to be together at group activities, right? You and I got to hang out all the time. Just the two of us, which we literally never have. That hadn't occurred to me. That hadn't occurred. Occur. That hadn't occurred to me. Occur. That hadn't occurred to me. It'll be fun to connect. It'll be fun to connect. That's what a camp's about. That's what the camp's about, right? That's what the camp's about, right? Right. Cool. I think I'll sign up for the morning announcements. I think I'll sign up. I think I'll sign up for the morning announcements. Morning announcements. It's the real opportunity to camp about important social justice issues. Gotta love a free platform. Gotta love a free platform. Speaking of a platform, I think I really gotta rethink my show game. Speaking of a platform, I think I really gotta. I think I really gotta rethink my shoe again. Rethink my shoe again. At least we'll all get to be together at group activities. Right? You and I get to hang out all the time. You and I get to hang out all the time. Just the two of us, which we literally never have. Have. That hadn't occurred to me. That hadn't occurred. That hadn't occurred to me. It'll be fun to connect. It'll be fun to connect. That's what the camp's about, right? Cool. I think I'll sign up for the morning announcements. I think I'll sign up for. I think I'll sign up for the morning announcements. It's the opportunity to alert the camp about important social justice issues. Gotta love a free platform. Got a lot of free platform. Speaking of platform, I think I really gotta rethink my shoe again. Rethink my shoe again. Rethink my shoe again. Opportunity. It's the supreme. It's the supreme.
Supreme.
It's the supreme.
Supreme.
It's the supreme.
Supreme.
It's the supreme.
Supreme.
It's the supreme.
Supreme.
It's the supreme opportunity.
Supreme. Supreme.
Supreme.
It's the supreme. It's the supreme. It's the supreme
Supreme.
opportunity to a
Supreme.
Supreme.
to alert
Alert.
the camp.
Alert. Alert.
It's the
Alert.
it's the
Alert.
supreme. It's the
Alert.
supreme. It's the supreme opportunity.
Alert.
It's the supreme opportunity. It's the
Alert.
It's the supreme.
Alert.
It's the supreme
Alert.
opportunity to alert the camp. Alert the camp. Alert. To alert the camp.
Alert.
Cool. I think I'll sign up for the morning announcements. It's the supreme. It's the supreme opportunity to alert the camp. It's the to alert the camp about important social justice issues. I think I'll sign up for the morning announcements. It's the supreme. It's the supreme opportunity to alert the camp about important social justice issues. Gotta love a free platform. Speaking of platform. Speaking of platform, I think I really gotta rethink my shoe again. Rethink my shoe again. You are nervous. You are nervous because you don't know anyone in your cabin. Karen, you are nervous. You are nervous. You are nervous. You are nervous because you don't know anyone. You don't know anyone in your cabin. Karen, I don't know anyone in mine either. I don't know anyone in mine either. I don't know anyone. I don't know anyone. I don't know anyone in I don't know anyone in mine either. But Daddy told me all about this place and how much I love it here. Oh really? What did he say? What did he say? Oh really? What did he say? You are nervous because you don't know anyone in your cabin. Karen, I don't know anyone in mine either. But Daddy told me all about this place. But Daddy told me about. But Dad told me all about this place and how much I'd love in here. How much? Daddy told me all about this place and how much I'd love it here. Oh, really? What did he say? Oh, really? What did he say? That there are snakes, mostly when it rains. Snake. There are that there are snakes. There are snakes mostly when it rains, which is a lot. And there are brown-tailed moths. Moth. moth, moth,
Moth.
moth,
Moat.
Moth.
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 Mm,
Moth.
Moth.
mm,
Moth. Moth.
moth, moth.
Moth. Moth.
Brown-tailed moth.
Moth.
Poisonous, poisonous.
Moth.
Poi-
Moth.
Moth.
Note.
Moth.
Poisonous,
Poisonous.
poisonous,
Poisonous.
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 And there are poisonous, and there are poisonous
Poisonous.
brown-tailed moths. But
Poisonous.
there's also theater,
Poisonous.
where you can put on plays.
Poisonous.
Really? Yes.
Poisonous.
Unfortunately,
Poisonous. Poisonous. Poisonous.
unfortunately, it's cursed by a crazed hermit. It's cursed by. Unfortunately, it's cursed by a crazed hermit who was driven to madness by the singing from rehearsals. Rehearsal. Rehearsal.
Rehearsal.
From
Rehearsal.
From
Rehearsal. Rehearsal. Rehearsal.
Rehearsal. Rehearsal. Rehearsal.
from rehearsals
Rehearsal.
madness. Who was driven to
Rehearsal.
rehearsal madness.
Rehearsal. Rehearsal. Rehearsal.
Madness. Madness.
Madness. Madness.
Madness.
Madness.
Madness.
Madness.
Unfortunately, it's cursed by a crazed hermit who was driven to madness by the singing. Who was driven to madness by the singing from rehearsals. The entire cast. And they were never seen again. Kidnapped. Kidnap.
Kidnap.
He kidnapped. He kidnapped the entire cast.
Kidnap. Kidnap.
Kidnap.
Kidnap.
He kidnapped the entire cast.
Kidnap.
Entire cast. He kidnapped the entire cast. Kidnapped.
Cast.
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 Cast. Cast. Cast.
Cast. He kidnapped. He kidnapped the entire cast, and they were never seen again. But the hermit. But the hermit.
Hermit. Hermit.
but the hermit is still out there, in a cabin in old camp. Some say on quiet nights. Some say on quiet nights. You can still hear the campers singing to him. Vanish. Vanish.
Vanish.
Vanish. Vanish. The campers
Vanish.
singing to him.
Vanish.
Vanish. But the hermit is still out there. But the hermit is still out there in a cabin. In a cabin in old camp. Some say on quiet nights you can still hear the vanished. You can still hear the vanished campers singing to him. Okay. Okay, bye Marianne. Okay, bye Marianne. That there are snakes. That there are snakes mostly when it rains, which is a lot. That there are snakes mostly when it rains, which is a lot. And there are poisonous, and there are poisonous, and there are poisonous brown-tailed moths. But there's also a theater where you can put on plays. Really, yes. Unfortunately, it's cursed by a crazed hermit, who was driven to madness by the singing from rehearsals. He kidnapped the entire cast, and they were never seen again. But the hermit's still out there. It can cabin in old camp. Some say on quiet nights you can still hear the vanished campers singing to him. You can still hear the vanished singing. You can still hear the vanished campers. Vanished campers. You can still hear the vanished campers singing to him. Okay, bye Mary. Now, okay, bye Marianne. That's so weird. Like, she's like taller. Yeah, she's totally copying. She's totally copying me. Yeah, she's totally copying me. I know. Did you see that? Did you see what that girl was wearing? Did you see what that girl was wearing? The one next door. The one next door. You mean Veronica. Veronica. You mean Veronica? Yeah, Veronica. You mean Veronica?
Veronica.
You mean
Veronica.
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 You mean
Veronica.
Veronica. You mean Veronica. 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 You mean Veronica? You mean Veronica? Yeah, Veronica. Yeah, Veronica. Yeah, Veronica. I guess this is me. Hamilton. Hamilton. Hamilton, Hamilton,
Hamilton.
Hamilton,
Hamilton.
Hamilton,
Hamilton.
Hamilton, Hamilton,
Hamilton.
Hamilton, Hamilton.
Hamilton.
I guess this is
Hamilton.
me, Hamilton.
Hamilton.
I guess this is me, Hamilton. I love that show. I watched it 3 times with the original cast. With the original cast, not including the public workshop. Not including the public workshop. How do you get the tickets? How do you get tickets? My dad, he's a Broadway producer. He's a Broadway producer. He's a Broadway producer. Broadway. 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 Broadway.
Broadway.
Broadway.
Broadway.
He's a Broadway.
Broadway. Broadway. Broadway. Broadway.
Broadway.
Broadway. Broadway.
Broadway. He's a Broadway producer. He's a Broadway producer. I know how that sounds. I know how that sounds. I'm from New York. I'm from New York. Everyone there is either a producer or a bartender. Everyone there is either a producer or a bartender. One of my best friends is from New York. Maybe you know her, or maybe it's a massive city, which millions of people are from, and they obviously don't all know each other. Maybe or maybe it's a massive city,
Massive.
or maybe it's a massive city, which millions of people are from, and they obviously
Massive.
don't all know each other.
Massive.
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 Hamilton. I guess this is me. Hamilton. I love that show. I watched it 3 times with the original cast, not including the public workshop. How do you get tickets? My dad, he's a Broadway producer. I know how that sounds. I'm from New York. Everyone there is either a producer or a bartender. One of my best friends is from New York. Maybe you know her, or maybe it's a massive city which millions of people are from, and they obviously don't all know each other. I'm sorry. I'm nervous. It's okay. Trace couldn't perform live for 20 years because of nervousness. Couldn't perform. Couldn't perform live for 20 years because of a nervous. Streisand. Streisand.
Streisand.
Streisand.
Streisand.
Streisand.
Streisand.
Streisand couldn't perform live for 20 years because of
Streisand.
nerve. Streisand.
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 Streisand. Streisand.
Streisand.
I'm sorry, I'm nervous. I'm sorry, I'm nervous. It's okay. Streisand couldn't perform live for 20 years because of nervousness. Streisand couldn't perform live for 20 years because of perform live for 20 years. Streisand couldn't perform couldn't perform live for 20 years because of nervous. I can't believe you like theater. I can't believe you like a theater. You seem so cool. I usually go to theater camp every summer. I usually go to theater camp every summer, but my mom was so busy planning for but my mom was so busy planning her camel homo trip this year that they gave my spot away. But my mom was so busy planning her demo trip this year that they gave my spot away. So I'm here instead. I can't believe you like a theater. You seem so cool. I usually go to theater camp every summer, but my mom was so busy planning her chemo trip this year that they gave my spot away. So I'm here instead. Maybe we could get permission to do a show of our own. Maybe we could get permission. Maybe we could get maybe we could get permission. Maybe we could get permission to do. Maybe we could get permission to do a show of our own. There's a theater here. And there was supposed to be a theater program, and there was supposed to be a theater program at least before the curse. Wait, what curse? The hermit in the woods. The hermit in the woods. And how the sound of musical theater drove him crazy, and he's still out there somewhere. What score? Because if it was cats, because if it was cats, I can't say I blame him. What a score. 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 Because
Score.
it was what a score. What a score. Because if it
Score.
was cats, I
Score.
can't say
Score.
I blame him.
Score. Score.
I can't say I blame.
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 Blame. Blame.
Because if it was cats.
Blame.
Because if it was cats. Because if it was cats. I can't say I blame him. I can't say I blame him. I can't say I blame him. Maybe we could get the permission. Maybe we could get the permission to do a show of our own. There's a theater here, and there was supposed to be a theater program, at least before the curse. Wait, what curse? The hermit in the woods, and how the sound of musical theater drove him crazy, and he's still out there somewhere, and he's still out there somewhere. What score? Because if it was cats, I can't say I blame him. I can't say I blame. I can't say I blame him. Blame. I can't say I blame him. I can't say I blame him. Karen and David Michael will be fine. Karen and David Michael will be fine. They are relatively social. Relatively. They are relatively. They are relatively. They are relatively. Karen and David Michael. Karen and David Michael will be fine. Karen and David Michael. Karen and David Michael will be fine. They are relatively social. They are relatively social and emotionally intelligent for their age, and emotionally intelligent for their age. But I'm worried about Marianne. She's gonna have a hard time being all by herself. At least we are together. Yeah, I'm glad. So what are your summer goals? Anything in particular? Anything in particular you want to accomplish? Anything in particular you want to accomplish? Maybe some survival skills. Right now, I really just want to sleep. Good night, Christy. Christy. Night stays. Good morning. Good morning, camp director. Good morning, camp director. Good morning, camp director. I'm Don Schaefer of Stony Brook, Connecticut. The best little town in the best little town in the tri-state area. The best little town in the tri-state area. That's just some of the enthusiasm you can expect if you let me do if you let me do the morning announcements. If you let me do the morning announcements. THU That's just some of the enthusiasm. That's just some of the enthusiasm you can expect. Enthusiasm. Enthusiasm you can expect. If you let me do the morning announcements, you volunteered and you can speak in complete sentences. You are hired. Yes. Just say what we tell you to say. Just say what we what we tell you to say. It's gonna be weather, calendar news. It's gonna be what weather, calendar news, that kind of stuff. With my own twist, of course. With my twist, more news. With my twist. With my twist. With my twist. Of course, more news than twist. Good morning, camp director. Good morning, camp director. I'm Don Schaefer of Stony Brook, Connecticut, the best little town in the tri-state area. That's just some of the enthusiasm. That's just some of the enthusiasm you can expect if you let me do the morning announcements. That's just some of the enthusiasm you can expect if you let me do the morning announcements. You volunteered and you can speak in complete sentences, and you can speak in You can speak in complete sentence. You volunteered and you can speak in complete sentences. You are hired, yes. Just say what we tell you say. Just say what we tell you to say. Just say what we tell you to say. It's gonna be weather, calendar news, that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff. With my own twist, of course. With my own twist, of course. More news than twist. More news than twist. Hey guys. Oh, I'm gonna say Stony Brook. Oh, I'm gonna say Stony Brook, right? No, and New York City and New York City. Were west 70s 70 second in the Dollhouse, second in Dollhouse. Great. We are here to formally request. We are here to formally request access to the theater to put on a musical. We are here to formally request access. We are here to formally request access to the theater to put on a musical. I don't have a long resume in theater. I don't have a long resume in theater, but my producer here does. The sign-up seats are in the file cabinet. Break a leg, not literally. Not literally. I can't afford lawsuit. I can't afford another lawsuit. I cannot afford another lawsuit. Oh my God. What are you doing? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Cause archery is a survival skill. Because ARCHERY. Because archery. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Cause archery is a survival skill. Campers, make 2 lines. You'll be one. You'll go one by one. And when someone hits the board, you hiss like a snake. You hiss. But if they don't, roar like a lion. Let me hear you practice. Hiss. Hey, Christy, yes. You are not a counselor. You hiss. You hiss like a snake, but they don't. Like a lion. Roar like a lion. Roar like a lion. Let me hear you practice.
Roar.
Hiss. Hey, Christy.
Roar.
Yes, you are not a counselor.
Roar.
You're not a counselor.
Roar.
Hey, guys.
Rule.
Hey guys. Oh, I'm gonna say Stony Brook, right? And New York City. West 72nd in the house. In the house. In the house. Great. We are here to formally request access to the theater to put on a musical. We are here to formally request access to the theater to put on a musical. I don't have a long resume. I don't have a long resume in theater, but my producer here does. The sign-up seats are in the file cabinet. Break a leg, not literally. I can't afford another lawsuit. Oh my God. Why are we doing this? Cause archery is a survival skill. Campers, make two lines. You go one by one, and when someone hits the board, when someone hits the board, when someone hits the board, you hiss like a snake. But if they don't, you hiss. Roar. But if they don't roar like a lion, let me hear you practice. Hiss. Hey, Christy. Yes, you are not a counselor. What are you talking about? Just go inside and watch TV like a normal kid. Look, there's gonna come a time when you're gonna look back on your life and just regret all the TV you didn't watch. Okay? Regret. What are you talking about? Just go inside and watch TV like a normal kid. Look, there's gonna come a time. When you are gonna look back on your life and just regret all the TV you didn't watch. Okay, let's go. I'll have you know that I'm very vigilant. I'll have you know that I'm very vigilant with teaching myself these skills. You two counselors, wait. What are you talking about? Just go inside and watch TV like a normal kid. Look, there's gonna come a time. There's gonna come a time when you are gonna look back on your life. When you are gonna look back on your life and just regret at the TV and just regret all the TV and just regret all the TV you didn't watch. Okay, let's go. I'll have you know that I'm very vigilant. With teaching myself these skills. I'll have you know that I'm very vigilant with teaching myself these skills. You two counselors, wait. This yarn is poorly behaved. This yarn is poorly behaved. Behaved.
Behaved.
Poorly behaved.
Behaved. Behaved.
Poorly.
Behaved. Behaved.
Poorly. Poorly. Poorly.
Poorly.
Poorly. Poorly.
Poorly.
Poorly.
Poorly. Poorly.
Poorly behaved.
Poorly.
This yarn is poorly behaved. This yarn is poorly. This yarn is poorly. This yarn is poorly behaved. Well-behaved yarns. Well-behaved yarns rarely make history. Rarely. Well-behaved yarns rarely make history. Isn't that the saying on your tote bag? Tote bag. Tote. Tote.
Coat.
Tote bag.
Coat. The tote.
This yarn is poorly behaved. This yarn is poorly behaved. Well-behaved yarns rarely make a history. Isn't that one thing? Isn't that the same? Isn't that the same on your tote bag? Tote bag. Tote bag. Tote bag. The focus on your God's eye is next level. The focus on your God's eye is next level. The focus on your God's eye is next level. Tomorrow we tie-dye. Tomorrow we tie-dye. If you want to participate, if you want to participate, stop by the commissary. Stop by the commissary to purchase your search to die. Wait, die. Tomorrow we die. Tomorrow we tie-dye. If you want to participate, stop by the commissary. Stop to purchase your search to die. Purchase. 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 Purchase.
Purchase.
Purchase.
Purchase.
Purchase.
Purchase.
Purchase.
Purchase.
Purchase.
Purchase.
Purchase.
Purchase.
Stop by the purchase.
Purchase.
Stop by the commissary. commissary, commissary,
Commissary.
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 If you
Commissary.
want to
Commissary.
tomorrow we tie dye. If you want to
Commissary.
participate commissary. Tomorrow we tie dye. If you want to participate, stop by the commissary to purchase. Stop by the commissary to purchase. To stop by the commissary to purchase your shirts to dye. It's 300. It's 30. It's 35. It's 35 for a crew necktie. For a crew necktie. Now it's 35 for a crew necktie. 50 for a sweatshirt. Super high quality cotton guys. Super high quality cotton guys. Hose color well. Hose color well. My parents didn't give me. My parents didn't give me commissary. My parents didn't give me commissary money. They said camp was already so expensive. Then you can't do the tie-dye. Then you can't do the tie-dye. I'm sorry, but you can assist or draw or something. You can assist. You can assist. My parents didn't give me commissary money. They said the camp was already so expensive. Then you can't do. Then you can't do the tie-dye. I'm sorry, but you can assist. I'm sorry, but you can assist or draw or something. Wow, this is a great space. Wow, this is wow, this is a great space. I need to feel the energy. I need to feel the energy. So you have a script. I want to do the first show I ever saw on Broadway. I want to do the first show I ever saw. I want to do the first show I ever saw on Broadway. I want to do the first show I ever saw on Broadway. Paris Magic. I love that show. A young woman time traveling her way through the French Revolution. It's a great female role. It's a great female role. It's a great female role. Campers are going to die to be in this. Just Constance. Constance. Definitely not the curse. Definitely not the curse. Just maybe don't say the word die next time. Wow, this is a great space. I need to feel the energy. Sorry, you have a so you have a script. I want to do the first show I ever saw on Broadway, Paris Magic. I love that show. A young woman, time traveling her way through the French Revolution. It's a great female role. Campers are going to die. Campers are going to die to be in this. Just a coincidence. Just a coincidence. Just a coincidence. Just a coincidence. Definitely not the truth. Not the curse. Definitely not the curse. Definitely not the curse. Just maybe don't say the word die next time. Just maybe don't say the word just maybe don't say the word die next time. Who said, "Good morning, campers. Here's the news at dawn. Here's the news at dawn. Audition for the camp musical. Audition for the audition for the camp musical, and you can be part of saving the arts. Audition for the camp musical, and you can be part of saving the arts. Now, just here just here at Camp Moosehead, but in the world, which is due for a dose of radical empathy that only the arts can provide. But it's gonna be a chilly one. But it's gonna be a chilly one. But it's gonna be a chilly one. So don't forget your sweatshirt, which is due for a dose of radical. Which is due for the dose. Dose of radical. Dose of radical.
Dose.
Empathy.
Dose.
Empathy.
Dose. 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 Dose.
Empathy.
Empathy. Empathy.
Which is due for a dose
Empathy.
of radical empathy. Empathy that radical empathy that only the arts can provide. But it's gonna be a chilly one. So don't forget your sweatshirts. Chilly. But it's gonna be a chilly one. So don't forget your sweatshirts. All right, everyone, listen up. I'm Marianne, director and writer, and this is my producer, Lane Cummings. Lane Cummings. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being here. We are looking for excellence. We are looking for excellence, star quality, and we'll know it when we see it. Wait, first up. Okay, first up. Where's my clipboard? Where's my clipboard? Stay close, Mallory. Stay close, Mallory. I'll need an assistant. Karen Brewer. Whether tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and errors of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by up upsing and them to die, to sleep, perchance to dream, perchance to dream. Okay, so this is me. Okay, so this is me getting hit by. This is me getting hit by lightning. Oh, we need boys. Next up, Logan Bruno. So should I start? Yeah, begin. Yeah. Who is she? Jessie Ramsey. Jessie Ramsey. Who is she? Who is she? Who is she? Jessie Ramsey, my very best friend. She's starting at Stony Brook Middle School next year. She's hired, and she's CHOREG. Choreograph.
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 And she's a choreograph. Choreograph.
Choreograph.
Choreograph.
Choreograph.
Jessie Ramsey, my new best friend. She's starting at Stony Brook Middle School next year. Mary Ann, she's hired, and she's choreographed. Choreographing. Choreographing. Choreography. Anybody else? Did I miss it? Stacy, Lane, it's good to see you, Stacy. Stacy, what's the matter? Marian, it's Lane. Lane. Your friend from the video at your old school. Your friend from the video at your old school. Ex-friend, very ex. I haven't spoken to her since I left New York. Stace, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. It's okay. How could you? It's okay. How could you? I'll tell her we can't keep working together. I'll tell her. I'll tell her we can't keep working together. I can find a new producer. Karen's young, but she is confident and has access to investors. No, Marianne, it's okay. I was surprised to see her. My life was been going so great. Who cares about Lane? The past is the past. The past is past. Anybody else? Did I miss it? Stacy, Elaine, it's so good to see you, Stacy. Stacy, what's the matter? Marianne, that's Lin, your friend from the video at your old school. Ex-friend, Mary X. I haven't spoken to her since I left New York. Stace, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. It's okay. How could you? I'll tell her we can't. I'll tell her we can't work. I'll tell her we can't keep working together. I can find a new producer. Karen's young, but she's competent and has access to investors. No, Marianne, it's okay. I was surprised to see her. My life has been going so great. Who cares about the name? The past is the past. I'm still gonna audition. I'm still gonna audition, and we'll find a way to make it work. I'm still gonna audition. I'm still gonna audition, and we'll find a way to make it work. Okay. But if you do have any residue feelings, and if you do have any residual feelings of anger or sorrow about Wayne and what happened in New York, use it. Or sorrow. Or sorrow. S-O-R. Or anger or sorrow.
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 Sorrow. Sorrow.
Sorrow. Residue.
Folly. Sorrow. 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 Sorrow.
Residue.
Sorrow.
Residue. Have any
Sorrow.
residue feelings?
Sorrow.
Residue.
Residual. Residual.
Residual.
Residual.
Residual.
Residual.
Residual.
Residual.
Residual.
Residual.
Residual.
Residual. Residual.
Residual.
Residual.
I'm still gonna audition, and we can find a way to make it work. Okay. But if you do have any residual feelings of anger or sorrow about Lane and what happened in New York, use it. I can't stop thinking about the tie-dye thing. I can't stop thinking about the tie-dye thing. It's super messed up that only kids with money get to do the cool project. Art should be for everybody. It's not just the art stuff. Grading costs extra. Horseback riding costs extra. And there are special day trips that not everybody can afford. It's so unfair. It's like a straight vacation. It's creating haves and have-nots. It's creating haves and have-nots in what's supposed to be a environment. You are agreeing with me, right? Absolutely. What are we gonna do about it? Oh, utopian.
Utopian.
In
Utopian.
what's supposed to be an utopian
Utopian.
utopian
Utopian.
utopian
Utopian.
utopian in
Utopian.
utopian. It's creating haves and have-nots in what's supposed to be a utopian utopian in what's supposed to be a utopian environment. You're agreeing with me, right? Absolutely. What are we gonna do about it? What are we gonna do about it? I can't stop thinking about the tie-dye thing. It's super messed up that only kids with money get to do the cool projects. Art should be for everybody. It's not just the art stuff. Horseback riding costs extra, and there are special day trips that not everybody can afford. It's so unfair. It's traffication. It's creating haves and have-nots in what's supposed to be an utopian environment. In what's supposed to be a utopian environment. You are agreeing with me, right? Absolutely. What are we gonna do after it? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do about it? Stratification. Stratification.
Stratification.
Stratification.
Stratification. Stratification.
It's so
Stratification.
so
Stratification. 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 Stratification.
social economic socioeconomic
Socioeconomics. Socioeconomic. Socioeconomic.
socioeconomic
Socioeconomic.
socioeconomic
Socioeconomic.
socioeconomic
Socioeconomic.
socioeconomic
Socioeconomic.
socioeconomic
Socioeconomic.
socioeconomic
Socioeconomic.
economic
Socioeconomic.
socioeconomic
Socio. 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 Socioeconomic.
socioeconomic
Socioeconomic.
socioeconomic
Socioeconomic.
socioeconomic
Socioeconomic.
socioeconomic
Socioeconomic.
socioeconomic
Socioeconomic.
socioeconomic
Socioeconomic.
socioeconomic Socioeconomic. So socioeconomic stratification, socioeconomic, 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 stratification, stratification. It's creating haves and have-nots in what's supposed to be a utopian environment. You are agreeing with me, right? Absolutely. We are what are we gonna do about it? What are we gonna do about it? What are we gonna do about it? Yes. Congratulations, Stacy. Maybe it was supposed to be this way. Maybe we were just the destined. Maybe we were destined. Maybe we were destined to be at camp together, or maybe our moms get the same Facebook as. But if you can be professional, but if you can be professional, so can I. Okay. See you at rehearsal. Okay, see you. Okay, see you at the rehearsal. Those colors are perfect. It's gonna look so good. It's gonna look so good. You can just give yours a hang up there. You can just give yours. You can just give yours a hang up there. Yeah, it's great. Wow, really good job. I love your choice. I love your choice. Okay, and you can hang yours to dry. Okay, okay. Okay, and you can hang yours to dry. Yes, crust it. Yes, crust it. That looks so great. That looks so great. Friday, 3 o'clock. Follow the arrows and tell your friends. Follow the arrows and tell your friends. And tell your friends. Another beautiful day for Camp Musset, but an one for the men, women, and children in Central America. In Central America. In Central America, seeing their way of life destroyed by climate change. Another beautiful day for Camp Musset, but an male one for the men, women, and the children in Central America. Abysmal,
Abysmal.
one, but an abysmal.
Abysmal.
Wow. Another beautiful day for Camp Mustad, but an abys- but an abysmal one for the men, women, and children in Central America, seeing their way of life, seeing their way of life destroyed by climate change. And the mid climate is changing at camp as well because the scourge of income actually is rearing its ugly head. It's metroful night. Be forward, be forward, be forward. It's um, meatloaf. It's meatloaf, meatloaf, meatloaf night. It's a meatloaf night. Be forward. Central in Africa, seeing their way of life destroyed by climate change and the climate and the TAPHO metaphorical, metaphorical,
Metaphorical.
metaphorical,
Metaphorical.
metaphorical, and the metaphorical,
Metaphorical. Metaphorical.
and the metaphorical climate is changing at camp as well because the scores of income surge because the surge
Scourge.
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 But the scourge of income.
Scourge.
But the scourge of
Scourge.
income
Scourge.
in
Scourge.
quality
Scourge.
in period and in a inequality.
Inequality.
And the metaphorical climate is changing at camp as well because the scourge of income inequality inequality. Income inequality. Income inequality. Income inequality is rearing its ugly head. Rearing. Rearing. Rear. Rear. Rearing.
Rearing.
Rearing
Rearing.
is rearing. Is rearing.
Rearing.
Is rearing its ugly
Rearing.
head. And the metaphorical climate is changing at camp as well, because the scourge of income inequality is rearing its ugly head. It's middle of night. It's middle of night. Be forewarned. Be forewarned. Be forewarned. Be forewarned. That was great. See the next. Let's see the next move. Let's see the next move. That was great. That was great. Let's see the next move. Okay. So you spin her around, and then boom. So you spin her. So you spin her around. So you spin her around. So you spin her around, and then boom, you kiss. Just pretend for now. Keep it fresh. Let's make 5. Let's take 5. Let's take 5. Let's take 5. How's it going? How's it going? How's it looking? How's it looking? How's it looking? Am I doing okay? It's coming along. It's coming along. It's coming along. It's coming along. You have some raw talent that I think I can mold. That means so much coming. That means so much coming from you. That means so much coming from you. Your tea, chef. Your tea, chief. Your tea, chief. You should stretch. You should stretch. We are gonna go again right away. We are gonna go again right away. Boom. And then boom. And then boom. Roar. Roar. You have some roar. You have some roar. Raw.
Raw.
You have some
Raw.
raw talent.
Raw.
How's it looking?
Raw.
I think I can mold. Mold.
Mold.
I think I can mold.
Mold. Mold. Mold. Mold.
You have some raw talent that I think I can mold. That means so much. That means so much coming from you. Your tea, chief. Your tea, chief. You should stretch. You should stretch. You should stretch. We are gonna go again right away. We are gonna go again right away. We are gonna go away. We are gonna go away right away. That was great. That was great. Let's see the next move. Let's see the next move. That was great. That was great. That was great. Let's see the next move. Let's see the next move. Okay. So you spin her around and then boom, your kiss. Just pretend for now. Keep it fresh. Let's take 5. How's it looking? How's it looking? Am I doing okay? It's coming along. You have some raw talent. You have some raw talent that I think I can mold. That means so much coming from you. Your T, chief. You should stretch. We are gonna go again right away. Do it is do it is on. Do it is on. Do it is on. What? Logan, he likes you. Do it is on. Do it is on. What? Logan, he likes you. Go get him, girl. I could set something up. I could set something up. Ask him to join us for a working dinner. The curse. The hermit has come for us all. And we are back, people. Do, your sister's weird. She's my stepsister. I hope you read the water safety. I hope you read the water safety manual. Christy, I hope you read the water safety manual. Christy, go get some meatloaf from the mess hall. Before it's gone, and try to relax. Happy Friday, campers. Summer is stalking right along. Summer is trucking right along. Totally normal. Everything is 100% fine and great and equitable. So have a great day and don't forget to hydrate. Hydrate.
Hydrate. Hydrate. Hydrate.
Hydrate. And don't forget to hydrate. Oh yeah. Hydrate. Happy Friday, campers. Summer is trucking right along. Totally normal. Everything is 100% fine and great and equitable. So have a great day and don't forget to hydrate. And don't forget to hydrate. And don't forget to hydrate. There's this artist named Andy Goldsworthy. He makes these amazing large-scale art pieces of nature, using nature. His work is beautiful, but it's also free. So, what we are gonna be doing today? So that's what we are gonna be doing today. Because art shouldn't be only the province of the president. So true. This is what I've been working on. But we can making something even better together. Let's start by gathering some natural supplies, leaves, sticks, stones, flowers, feeders. That's awesome, you guys. Breathtaking. And our masterpiece will disappear when wind blows, making our art just as familiar, just as ephemeral as the organic materials that made, making our art just as emotional, just making our art just as that's awesome, you guys. Breathtaking. And our masterpiece will disappear when the wind blows, making our art just as tall as the organic materials that made it. Hey, what's going on here? It's art class. The only sanctioned arts and crafts at Camp Muset is my class, where most of you are supposed to be right now. Where most of you are supposed to be right now. Well, most of us don't have hundreds of extra dollars for you to show us how to in expertly tie-dye. So we are doing our own class. Power to the people. Power to the people. You can't have an sanctioned class out here in the middle of nowhere. Out here in the middle of nowhere. It's liability to have all these separate the kids. There are bears. They are not Claudia and I are here. Back in Stony Brook, you babysit, I've heard. The only arts and SANCTI sanction, sanction, sanction,
Sanction.
sanction, sanction.
Sanction.
The only
Sanction.
sanctioned, the only,
Sanction.
the only, the only
Sanction.
sanctioned arts and
Sanction.
crafts. Sanctioned arts and crafts at
Sanction.
Camp Muset is my class,
Sanction.
where most of you are supposed to be right
Sanction.
now.
Sanction.
Idle. In X inexpertly, inexpertly, inexpert,
Inexpert.
inexpert,
Inexpert.
inexpert,
Inexpert.
inexpert, sanctioned, unsanctioned, nowhere, middle of nowhere, out here in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of nowhere, it's liability, be it's a liability. It's a liability to have all these unsupervised kids. Supervised. Unsupervised. 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 Supervised, unsupervised kids. It's a liability to have all these unsupervised kids. Unsupervised kids. There are bears. They are not supervised. Claudia and I are here back in Stony Brook. Your babysitter, I've heard. This is over. Everybody back to arts and crafts. Philomena, Philomena, it's not fair. The t-shirts are too expensive for most kids, and they shouldn't feel left out just because they can't afford it. It's a social economic. It's a social economic status thing. Camp is supposed to be a utopious environment, which means fair. Strata. A T O S P H. Stratosphere. Stratosphere.
Stratosphere.
Stratosphere.
Stratosphere.
Economical.
Stratosphere.
Stratosphere thing.
Stratosphere.
Stratosphere. Stratosphere.
Stratosphere.
Stratosphere. It actually means ideal. Meaning, it actually means ideal. Go to arts and crafts. No, then you are remanded. Then you are remanded. I don't know what that. I don't know what that it means. It means I'm ordering you back to your cabin until further notice. Starting now, Claudia, be strong. You are doing the right thing. Now what? Now we'll fight. Leave it, Thomas. What's the matter with Claudia? She's not feeling well. You are Robert. This is cardinal business. This is a cardinal business. Now get back to mess, unless you want the same thing to happen to you. This is cardinal. This is cardinal business. Now get back to mess until you want the same thing to happen to you. The bells, mademoiselle, they toll for the end of the world. Indeed, Petit Caston. Indeed, Petit Caston. Oh, Stacy. Further stage left. Further stage left. And when they ring no more. Further left. And when they ring no more. Line. And when they ring no more. The word we seek. The word we seek. And when they ring no more, the word we seek. And when they ring no more, the word we seek has come. You have more lines. Stacy, do you need a break? Excuse me? You keep forgetting your line. You keep forgetting your lines, and you're blocking. It's all over the place. It's all over the place. It's all over the place. Are you kidding? Are you feeling okay? Are you feeling okay? Do you need some juice or something? The bells, they toll for the end of the world. Indeed, Petit Caston. Indeed, Petit Caston. Stacy, further stays left, and when they ring no more, further left, and when they ring no more, line. And when they ring no more, the word we seek. Stacy, do you need a break? Excuse me? You keep forgetting your lines and you're blocking. It's all over the place. Are you feeling okay? Do you need some juice or something? Do you need some juice or something? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You keep interrupting me for your stupid light cues, and you are blaming this on my diabetes. I was just trying to help, yeah, just like you were trying to help me last year when I lost all of my friends and you ruined my life. I didn't, you did, and I am done. Stacy, wait. Take five everyone. It's the curse. The hermit has failed to destroy us physically. Mm, so he's attacking us mm, psy- psychologically. Psychologically. He has no be stopped. He has to 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 be stopped. You know, you know that you know what they say. You know what they say. You know what they say. Bad dress rehearsal. Bad dress rehearsal. Bad dress rehearsal. Great opening night. That's myth. Myth? Mm, mm. That's myth.
Myth.
That's
Myth.
myth. Psy-
Myth.
psychologically.
Myth.
Psychological.
Myth.
Psychology. Psychologically. You know what they say. You know what they say. Bad dress Hermes Bad dress Hermes Great opening night. That's a myth. That's a myth. That's a myth. Stacy, wait. Just listen. Just listen to what I have to say. Why? So you can't lie about not forwarding that video of me in the cafeteria? I didn't. I swear. You know what? It doesn't matter. You were supposed to be my best friend, and you didn't stop it. Didn't stand up for me. I didn't know what was going on. You never asked. You just treated me like a leper, and never stop it, and never spoke to me again, and never spoke to me again. But I have a real friends. But I have real friends now. Friends who could never treat me like that. I don't need you ever. Stacy, just wait. Get away from me. Oh, gosh, Stacy here. You want to help? Here. I said leave me alone. I said leave me alone. Mm, I said leave me alone. Stace, yeah. This was supposed to be the best summer ever, and it's just not. I thought we were all gonna be together, having a blast. But now we are all separated. It just feels wrong. It just feels wrong. It just feels wrong. Claudia's in trouble. Mary Ann's like a complete different person, and it's like I don't even feel like myself anymore. You know, Stace, you awake? Oh my gosh, what happened to your face? Oh my gosh, what happened to your face? It actually means ideal. And the large school large amazing large s- large scale large
Scale.
large scale
Scale.
large scale art pieces of
Scale.
nature scale
Scale.
scale
Scale.
scale
Scale. Scale.
province
Scale.
province only the province of the
Scale.
because art shouldn't be only the
Scale.
province
Okay.
province
Province.
because art shouldn't
Province.
be only the province
Province.
of
Province.
privy
Province.
privy
Province.
privy
Province. 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 Province.
pri pri privileged privileged
Privileged.
privileged
Privileged.
privileged
Privileged.
privileged
Privileged.
privileged privileged
Privileged.
or the privileged
Privileged. Privileged.
only the
Privileged.
province of the
Privileged.
privileged
Privileged.
privileged
Privileged.
so true privileged so true
Privileged.
this is what I've been working on
Privileged.
this is what I've been
Privileged.
what I've been working on but we
Privileged.
can make something even better together
Privileged.
let's start by gathering
Privileged.
some natural
Privileged.
slices leaves sticks stones flowers feathers no, that's awesome you guys breathtaking that's awesome you guys breathtaking and our masterpiece will disappear and our masterpiece will disappear when the wind blows when the wind blows breathtaking that's awesome you guys that's awesome you guys breathtaking and our masterpiece will disappear when the wind blows making our art just as the organic materials organic E P H making our art just as ephemeral ephemeral
Ephemeral.
ephemeral
Ephemeral.
ephemeral
Ephemeral.
ephemeral
Ephemeral.
making our art just as ephemeral making our art just as ephemeral as the organic materials that made it, that made it, that made it, that made it, that made it. Hey, what's going on here? It's art class. The only sanctioned, the only sanctioned arts and crafts. The only sanctioned arts and crafts as Camp Muset is my class, where most of you are supposed to be right now. Well, most of us don't have hundreds of extra dollars for you to show us to do in experientially in ex, in expert expert in expertly tie-dye, for you to show us to in expertly tie-dye. So we are doing our own class. Power to the people, power to the people. You can't have an unsanctioned class out here in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of nowhere, it's a liability to have all these unsupervised kids. Unsupervised kids. It's no, there are bears. There are bears. It's a liability. It's a liability to have all these supervised kids. They are bears. They are not supervised. They are not unsupervised. Claudia and I are here back in Stony Brook. You babysit. I've heard. This is over, everybody. This is over, everybody. Back to arts and crafts. Philomena. It's not fair. Philomena, it's not fair. The t-shirts are too expensive for most kids, and they shouldn't feel left out. And they shouldn't feel left out just because they can't afford it. It's a social economic. It's a social economic stratosphere thing. Camp is supposed to be a utopious environment. Utopious environment, which means fair, which means fair. It actually means ideal. Go to arts and crafts. Go to arts and crafts. No, then you are remanded. I don't know what that it means. 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 It means I'm ordering you back to your cabin until further notice. Starting now. Claudia, be strong. You are doing the right thing. Now what? Now we fight. Maybe Thomas. What's the matter with Claudia? She's not feeling well. You are a bluebird. This is cardinal business. Now get back to math unless you want the same thing to happen to you. The bells matter. The bells. The bells. The bells matter. The boy. The bells. May D E M O I S E. The boys. Madam, mademoiselle, mademoiselle,
Mademoiselle.
mademoiselle,
Mademoiselle.
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 The bells, mademoiselle.
Mademoiselle.
The bells, mademoiselle.
Mademoiselle.
The bells, mademoiselle. They toll. T-O-L-L. They toll for the end of the world. They toll. They toll.
Toll.
They toll for the end
Toll.
of the world.
Toll.
Indeed. Indeed.
Toll. Toll. Toll.
Indeed. Petit. Indeed. Petit. Indeed. Petit. Indeed. Petit. Petty. Petty. Indeed. Petty.
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 Indeed. Petty. Petty. Petty.
Petty.
Indeed. Indeed. Petty. Petty. Gaston. Gaston. Petty. Petty Gaston. Petty Gaston. Petty Gaston.
Gaston.
Petty Gaston. Oh,
Gaston.
Stacy. Further states left.
Gaston.
And when they ring no
Gaston.
more, further left. And
Gaston.
when they ring no more, line. And when they ring no more, the world will seek. The world will seek. The world will seek. And when ring no more, the world will seek has come. The word we seek has come. You made more lines. You have more lines. You have more lines. Blocking and you're blocking. Stacy, do you need a break? Excuse me. You keep forgetting your lines and you're blocking. You keep forgetting your lines and you're blocking. It's all over the place. Are you feeling okay? Do you need some juice or something? Do you need some juice or something? Are you kidding me? You keep interrupting me for your stupid light. Stupid light. See you. Stupid Q. You keep interrupting me for your stupid light cues, and you are blaming this on my diabetes. I was just trying to help, yeah, just like you were trying to help me last year when I lost all my friends and you ruined my life. I didn't, you did. And I'm done. Stacy, wait, Marianne, take 5, everyone. It's the curse. The hermit has failed to destroy. The hermit has failed. The hermit has failed to destroy us physically, so he's attacking us psychologically. He has to be stopped. He has to be stopped. He has to be stopped. You know what they say. You know what they say. Bad dress rehearsal. You know what they say. You know what they say. Bad dress rehearsal. Great opening night. That's a myth. That's a myth. Stacy, wait, just listen. Just listen to what I have to say. Why? So you can lie about not forwarding, not forward. F-O-R, W-A-R. Forwarding, forwarding,
Forwarding.
forwarding,
Forwarding.
forwarding, forwarding,
Forwarding.
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 Rehearsal,
Forwarding.
forwarding,
Forwarding.
re-
Forwarding. Forwarding.
rehear, re, re, E-A-R, rehearsal, rehearsal. Bad dress rehearsal. Bad dress rehearsal. Bad dress rehearsal. Great opening night. That's a myth. Stacy, wait. Just listen to what I have to say. Just Stacy, wait. Just listen to what I have. What? Just listen to what I have to say. Why? So you. Why? So you can lie about not forwarding that video of me in cafeteria. That video of me in the cafeteria. I didn't swear. I didn't. I swear. You know what? It doesn't matter. You are supposed to be my you were supposed to be my best friend, and you didn't stop it. Didn't stand up for me. You know what? You know what? It doesn't matter. You were supposed to be my best friend, and you didn't stop it. Didn't stand up for me. I didn't know what was going on. You never asked. You just treated you just treated me like a leper, like a leper. You just treated me like a leper and never spoke to me again. But I have real friends now, friends who could. But I have real friends now. But I have real friends now, friends who would never treat me like that. I don't I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you ever. Stacy, just wait. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Oh gosh, Stacy, here. You want to help? Here. I said, leave me. I said, leave me alone. I said, leave me alone. Stace, yeah, this was supposed to be the best summer ever, and it's just not. I thought we were all gonna be together, having a blast. Having a blast. I thought we were. I thought we were all gonna be together. I thought we were all gonna be together. I thought we were all gonna be together, having a blast. But now we are all. But now we are all separated. But now we are all separated. Separated. It just feels wrong. It just feels wrong. Claudia's in trouble. Marianne's like a complete different person, and it's like I don't even feel like myself anymore, you know? Stace, you awake? Oh my God, what happened to your face? Oh my God, what happened to your face? Oh my God, what happened to your face? over,